Linda Cameron.
Yes, hi, I'm House Counsel today with Mr. Werbling.
Very well. Good morning to you.
Good morning. Could you make me and Mr. Werbling co-hosts?
And I'll direct the room. What do you need to co-host? What do you need co-host for, Ms. Cameron?
For the breakout rooms and, you know, things like that.
No, you don't.
Okay.
Morning to you. Evans.
Yes.
I don't know if you're in the right room or.
I guess I'm in the right way. Okay. Your hat on and cool.
All right, let's get going. Your client, Counselor Gerwall. Did I get that right?
Yes, Judge.
See what Gerwall has got going on.
It's a trooper ticket, Your Honor.
I don't see it. Is it a formal hearing or something?
Correct, Your Honor.
Spell that last name for me again.
Grewal is the last name.
And the first name?
JAS.
J-A-S?
Yes, JAS. P as in pink. REET.
Why I don't see that on the lawsuit? All right, he's got till 9:35 to show up, so. So give us a
9:05, Your Honor. It's 8:30.
9:05, I'm sorry. And give us that.
I'll stay muted to then, Judge. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you guys to was Prince family bloodline. Who is Prince family bloodline?
You working? Well,
Prince family bloodline there? Can you mute them, Miss Williams-Law? All right, Mr. Lawson, let's get going. This is the state.
yes.
Connor, if you could co-host me, because I don't think I am.
I did.
Oh, you did?
I thought I did. Yes. This is the, this is the state of Michigan versus Christopher Jermaine Lawson, case number 217-348-311. Appearance for the record, please.
Ben Wordwing, P6489 on behalf of the defendant.
Mr. Lawson, can you please unmute yourself and state your name for the record?
I'm sorry.
Can you state your name for the record, please, Mr. Lawson?
Mr. Long or Law?
Lawson.
Christopher
Lawson.
Lawson,
He's muted.
unmute your device.
Okay, I'm here. Christopher Jermaine Lawson.
Good morning to you, sir. Mr. Warland, as it relates to Raymond on the bench warrant.
We'll stay mute and wait for him reading, Your Honor.
In our not guilty plea on your client's behalf, you could claim a $0 bond. This is a state case. What would you like to do? Would you like to set a trial date or pre-try it, call the state prosecutor in, or what?
Actually, back in the summertime when I last was in court.
Mr. Lawson, let your attorney do the talking for you, all right?
I mean, Your Honor, we could wait for Ms. Cole. And see if we could get it resolved today, if possible. Mr. Lawson wants to resolve it today.
Why don't you speak to him in a breakout room?
Okay.
And see exactly what he wants to do. And I can call in APA Cole if he wants to make an offer.
Okay.
Let me know. All right.
Yes, thank you, Judge.
All right. Go ahead, join that breakout room and you can talk to the lawyer, Mr. Lawson.
All right.
All right. Okay, let's move on to City of Detroit versus Sierra LeGrant. Case numbers SP 127-26392, SP 127-26421, SP 134-2488, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Belinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Sierra LeGrant.
I'm sorry, Ms. Cameron, I'm muted.
Belinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Sierra LeGrant.
Who's got the noise in the background? Is that LeGrant? You got some TV on or something now?
No, my background is silent.
Somebody's got a television on in the background? All right. It's still background noise.
Is it coming from Miss Cameron's background?
No, no one in my office. It's just me. Thank you.
I didn't hear you.
I was just trying to troubleshoot. Miss LeGrant, it may have been coming from your background because everyone else is muted.
My background is silent, but okay.
She said hers was silent. Okay, as it relates to arraignment on the, are we talking about on the bench warrant here? Go ahead, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor. As to the arraignment, we'll waive the floor reading the complaint warrant, stay mute, ask the court to enter a not guilty plea, and schedule these matters for a pretrial date.
Pretrial, I will enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Ask for tickets. Let's see what this grant has going on. Do you have a valid driver's license now?
No, not right now.
All right, I gave you an opportunity to get a valid driver's license. What's going on with that?
I just returned back to work of this month. I had COVID. And then I had to start paying off my tickets. I have a remaining balance of like $300. I was going to pay that next time I got paid, which was next week.
Now you're paying tickets down. Wait a minute. Are you paying tickets down here, ma'am?
Yeah.
Well, I think you need to get advice from a lawyer before you pay your tickets. Talk to Ms. Cameron in the breakout room. before you
Okay.
start spending money that may not be necessary. Join the room and speak to her, please.
Okay.
Ms. Cameron, join your breakout. Your breakout room is going to be breakout room 3. All right, let's go with Mr. Lawson. Is Mr. Lawson ready to go, Mr. Warbling?
He's ready to go, Judge.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Christopher Jermaine Lawson. What do you want to do with this case, Counselor?
Judge, he wants to waive his jury trial rights. He's requesting a bench trial.
Okay, is that what you want to do, Mr. Lawson?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to give you a trial date of February the 6th, 2023 at 9 a.m. All right?
All right.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, have a great rest of your day, and I will see you back on February the 6th, 2023 at 9 a.m.
Copy that.
All right.
All right. Thank you.
Okay, I have Mr. Ms. Cameron, did you join that breakout room?
I did. I spoke with Ms. LeGrand. She's on a payment. She's on a payment plan on adjudicated matters, Judge.
Okay, so.
What we're asking for is for the court to set up for a pretrial date. Once she pays that remaining $300, she does believe she's going to be able to get a driver's license. So I think it would be in her best interest to set this matter for a pretrial.
I just don't see I don't see what she's talking about, payment on adjudicated matters. It appears that she's paying on matters that haven't been adjudicated yet.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
she's paying this no insurance that I probably allowed her to pay the reinstatement fee up front, and she's paid most of that. That was the problem with her getting her license.
okay.
The other matters are just pending. Now that this bench warrant is set aside, I believe she can get a license. I'm going to give you another pretrial date, ma'am.
Okay.
February 2nd, 2023. In the meantime, I would suggest you go to the Secretary of State now and try to get a driver's license. See if,
Yeah, my last court date, I tried that, and when they looked into my stuff, she told me that I couldn't. She told me that I had a remaining balance with the court, and she told me to finish paying my tickets off, and then she told me when I was done, have proof that I paid all my tickets off, and then make that the last thing that I did, to be honest. I actually did that twice.
She needs to tell you the exact cases that I wouldn't take advice from her. I would take advice from the lawyer. She can tell you exactly the case. She can tell you exactly the case numbers that are affecting your driver's license. But I wouldn't take advice on what to do. You speak to Ms. Cameron or whoever is advising you on how you should go about taking care of that or not.
Okay.
Potentially put you in a situation where these no insurance civil infractions are like moving violations, and they're like the worst thing that you can do almost. So take the advice of Ms. Cameron or whoever is representing you at the time before you take the advice of somebody at the Secretary of State. All right?
Okay.
I'm going to have you back on February the 2nd, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. All right?
Okay.
All right. Have a great day, ma'am.
Thank you.
Okay. I have I thought I saw Mr. Johnson, Mr. Vassal Johnson in here, but I don't see him anymore. I have Austin Gregory, Counselor Austin Gregory in here. Mr. Gregory, who is your client? Hearing no response from him, let's move on.
Excuse me, Your Honor. I'm his
Yes.
client.
Yeah, Before
My
we-
client is Edward Gregory.
Say that again, Ms. Williams-Law.
I apologize, Your Honor. I'm not sure that I do have the disposition of what happened with Ms. LeGrant on the record, but it's okay.
She's coming back on a pretrial on February the 2nd, 2020 at 8:30 a.m.
Thank you. Apologize.
That's all right. Let's move on. This is going to be the city of Detroit. I need his file. So
Okay, I need that paper.
this is going to be the city of Detroit versus Edward Gregory, case number SP 131-36741, SP 131-36761, SP 131-37351. Appearance for the record, please.
Your Honor, Austin Gregory, PA 5193, on behalf of Edward Gregory, who is present via Zoom. Mr. Gregory, please state your name for the record.
First name is Edward, last name is Gregory.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial in the matter. Have you had a chance to speak with Corporation Counsel, Mr. Gregory, on this matter?
Yes,
All right, no, I'm talking about Mr. Austin Gregory.
Your Honor, can you repeat that? I'm having trouble hearing it. Something's wrong with my device.
Have you had an opportunity to speak with Corporation Counsel regarding the matter?
Not yet, Your Honor.
I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with the counselor and speak with him, and then see if you can get some kind of resolution. Your client has an absolute right to a trial, and we'll afford him that right if you can't work something out with the Corporation Counsel.
And Your Honor, I do ask, because it is scheduled for trial today.
Yeah,
Is
do that right now.
officer present?
Is it scheduled, it is scheduled for a trial today?
When I check the register, when I check the schedule, it
No,
says it's scheduled for a hearing.
pre-trial. It's scheduled
It's
for
scheduled for hearing.
pre-trial
I'll
today.
make that.
It's scheduled for pre-trial today, Counsel. Yes.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you want to speak to, you want to set it for a trial? He has absolute right to a trial. You can speak to the counselor, to Mr. Goss, if you want to try to work it out today, or you can just set it for trial and work it out on the day of trial. It doesn't matter to me. Mr. Goss, can you join that breakout room?
Just like 6 would have participating same items, you save 50 cents each with your card. So, for everyone.
Sir, on the iPhone in the car with the hood on, what's your name?
what is a breakout room?
No, not you, Mr. Gregory. Mr. Gregory, you got a lawyer there. Why don't you let your lawyer do the work?
I am. I mean, I thought you said go to a breakout room. I don't, this is all brand new to me,
Your
sir.
lawyer's got it.
Okay.
He's in there. I just got to get the city attorney in there.
Yes, hi, Judge. Martez Lloyd, here for court.
All right, Mr. Lloyd, good morning to you.
Good morning. I wasn't sure if I was on a docket, Judge, but my appointment for Secretary of State is in like 2 hours. They gave it to me the exact same day that you gave me the court
Go to
date.
Secretary of State, Mr. Lloyd.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Judge.
Let me see if he's on here right now.
He's not on the docket, Judge.
Not?
He is not, no.
I'll look him up right quick.
Yes, I just wanted to let you know that my appointment is today, Judge. But I was unsure if I was on the docket too as well.
He wants to get that license. Marteze?
Yes, sir, Judge.
Marteze.
No. Excuse me, Judge. Just for the record, it's Martez. Last name is Lloyd, Loyd.
Are you ready?
See what date he has. He's due here on the 19th. So you got 2 days. Come back on the 19th, Mr. Lloyd.
Okay, Judge.
All right, good luck to you.
Okay, thank you.
Now, if you have trouble on that license, you zoom back in and let us know what's going on. They should tell you the court cases that are affecting your license.
Okay, Judge, I sure will. Thank you.
All right.
Okay.
Let's move on. Mr. Woodard, you got, we're gonna give the officer a half-hour grace period from 9 o'clock on your matter. That brings us down to Glenn.
I'm here, Your Honor.
Is that Glenn with 2 N's or 1?
2.
Do you have the name that you're representing?
This is the city of Detroit versus Justin Lamar Glenn, case number 1144826061. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Justin Glenn. Judge, as to the arraignment on the bench warrant, we'll waive the form reading the complaint warrant. Ask that the warrant be set aside and that hopefully we can resolve this today. Mr. Glenn, do you have a valid driver's license?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if we even have to go there, Counselor. You want to make this is a 2011 case. You want to make a motion?
Yes, Judge, motion to dismiss due to the age of the ticket and the unlikelihood that the prosecutor will be able to proceed, and it's pursuant to administrative order.
Very well. I'm going to grant that motion. I'm going to dismiss the case. I'm going to waive the warrant fee, but I'm going to hold Mr. Glenn responsible for the 45 statement fee. If it's nothing further, Mr. Glenn, I wish you the best of luck and have a great day, sir.
Yes, I paid the warrant though, sir.
No, you didn't. I mean, you may have paid it, but you got another one. I waived the warrant fee anyway.
Oh, okay.
There's an arraignment on the bench warrant, so you may have paid it and you lost, then you got another, you missed another court date. So it's nevertheless, you still owe the $45, all right?
Okay.
The $45 is reinstatement fee, sir. The secretary's fee.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay, if there's nothing further, Mr. Glenn, have a great day and good luck to you.
Thank you. You too.
All right, thanks. Let's see, what's today's date? 1/17/2023. All right.
Judge, we have Mr. Owens. He's ready for arraignment on a bench warrant.
Emmanuel Owens?
Yes.
Yeah, I usually try to go in the order.
Oh,
In.
apologize, Judge. Sorry.
Sorry. Mr. Long would be next. And he's probably muted. Mr. Long, you have to press *6 to unmute yourself. Let's see. Long.
Hiram Long, please
Yes.
unmute yourself, sir.
Yes, press *6 on his phone to unmute himself.
Thank you, Judge. *6, sir.
Did he do some community service? Let me see what he's got.
Let me see if I can, yeah, this one. This green.
I don't see where he ever got fine entered into this. Mr. Long, can you press *6 to unmute yourself? All right, we'll move on. On the
Your Honor,
Galaxy 8, yes.
did you have Mr. Evans on your docket today?
I don't know. I have it down and, I don't know. Let's see.
Okay, I'll just stand back.
Let's see, Evans, yeah, I have you on here.
All right, thanks,
All
sir.
right. Galaxy A02S. Unmute yourself, please. State your name. Who's signing in under my name?
No, I'm gonna go to court. I'm at court.
Who's that under my, signing under my name? Gentlemen that just signed in under my name, what's your name, please?
Deshaun Landers.
Landers?
Yes.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
I don't see him on the docket.
On the docket, Judge.
What's your first name, sir?
Deshaun.
DESHAWN?
Yes.
He's got an old OWI case. It's on the bench tomorrow, so we'll see if we can get that warrant off. All right, sit tight, sir. All right. Galaxy A02S, they haven't responded. That brings me down the lot.
Quayshawn Lot.
Sir.
Good morning to you, sir. This is the city of Detroit versus Quayshawn Lot, case number SP131543132 and SP1345241. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Quayshawn Lot.
I guess your appearance is not really necessary on this. This is a
Review.
ticket from, this is under review.
Yes, sir.
So, Mr. Lott, good morning to you.
Good morning. Yeah.
Where are you?
Huh?
All right. So this is where's the money, sir?
I paid. I owe 180. I would have paid. I got caught up on some bills. I was gonna ask you, can I get a week? I'm for sure gonna have it.
Why does it say 240? Why does it say 240? When I pull up the summer.
I got the receipt right here.
Let me see. I think it's a issue with this. Let's see. Okay, I see. Okay. All right. So we're gonna dismiss SP 131543132.
Hello.
Your Honor.
Your Honor.
Yeah, I think we lost him.
Your Honor, if you guys muted, we can't hear you.
No, I ain't mute.
Not you, Mr. Lott. Hold tight, everyone. Court may have frozen.
Not good.
Oh, I must have inadvertently hit the mute button there. I'm sorry.
I figured that.
Which one? Okay, for SP 131544132, I'm gonna dismiss that. You paid that, sir. Congratulations on that. And then SP 1345241, since you made a substantial payment, I'm gonna give you some more time to pay this off.
Just a week. Yeah, it'll be done this week.
All right, very well. I'm going to give you I only have a 14-day review date, so I'm going to give you another review date on the 31st of January. Or you get it paid off, we'll close it out, and we'll dismiss the case. All right.
All right. So when I pay it, just still come to court so you can dismiss it.
Yeah, if you have it paid, then you don't have to come to court. But if you don't have it, if it's not in the computer, then I would need to see you. So I don't, you take
Oh yeah.
that.
Oh no, I got you, Addy. Yeah, I got you.
All right. If it's nothing
All right,
further,
man.
Mr. Lyon, have a very good day. Good luck to you.
All right, too. Good luck to everybody too.
All right.
Good.
All right, Mr. Counselor Jadalia.
Yes, Judge.
Is that trooper, what's the trooper's name on your ticket if you know?
It's Trooper Hadzik, Hadzik.
Okay, he's here. Let's see, and that was for
Grewal, Grewal.
all right, now let's see if we have that's a state case.
That's a state case, Judge, yes.
Let me get the state prosecutor in here.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, is that, the next person is Langley. This is the city of Detroit versus Mark Langley, case number 214141121. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Mark Langley. Judges to the warrant will stand mute, waive the phone reading and information on the complaint warrant. We'll ask that the bench warrant in this matter previously issued by this court be set aside.
All right, so Mr. Langley, can you state your name for the record, please?
Mark Langley.
All right, this is date and time set for ranking the bench warrant. I'm gonna give him a $0 bond and our not guilty plea on his behalf and set aside the bench warrant. I have a no insurance misdemeanor. Do you have insurance on this vehicle, sir?
Yes.
Can you provide the court with valid insurance, please?
We're going to tell you the numbers or put it in the camera?
I need to just see the policy or see something that is telling me that this insurance is valid.
Can you put it a little bit closer to the camera, sir? It's a 2007 Ford Judge Expedition. Date of acquisition is 12/15/22. Expiration date June 13th, 2023.
I'm satisfied. I'm going to dismiss the case for providing valid documentation.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, Mr. Langley, if there's nothing further, be safe out there. Have a very good day, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, Judge.
That's AO2. What's your name, sir?
Dana Wade.
Wade?
Yes, Dana Wade. D-A-N-A, last name W-A-D-E.
Doc, W-A-D-E.
Yes.
And then Dana. Let's see. Dana William Wade.
Yes.
You're supposed to be in Judge Marlena Taylor's courtroom.
Oh, okay.
Let's get him the information. And if you have any issue, we'll call over there and let them know you were here at the beginning of the day, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Dana Wade, Dana William Wade, and Marlena Taylor, Judge Marlena Taylor is courtroom 337. And the phone number, they'll give you the phone number too, is 313-965-2293.
You said 965? What's the other one?
2293, and I don't think you should have any problem joining that room. 337, so you do 360-337-0000, I believe. 360-337-0000.
367. Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, good luck to you, sir. Have a great day.
Thank you. You also. Hello.
All right, we got to Mr. Owens,
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Owens has a long list of stuff here.
Does he? Okay. Emmanuel Owens.
Like Mr. Owens doesn't pay his bills.
Emmanuel Owens, please unmute yourself, sir. Emmanuel Owens, unmute yourself, sir.
All right, he's not responding, so
Hello?
that's not Emmanuel Owens. That's Price. Is that Prince family bloodline?
This is on.
This is Alvin
on.
Little.
Alvin Lewis? I remember.
Little.
I remember.
Alvin Little.
Yeah, I remember Mr. Little.
Okay,
All
Mr.
right,
Owens is now unmuted, Your Honor.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right. Well, most of Mr. Owens' stuff is here. He needs to make sure he gets in contact with Judge Austin Garrett. He has a warrant out for his arrest in Judge Austin Garrett's courtroom. We'll call this cases here. Do you have a drinking problem, sir?
No, I don't, Your Honor. May I ask what's the warrant for the other issue?
You got a warrant for domestic violence out of Judge Austin Garrett, and you got the warrants in here because you don't pay. You got a warrant, you got a previous alcohol-related conviction that you didn't pay. And you have an alcohol-related conviction not a conviction, but an allegation that dates back to 2020. That's why I asked if you need any alcohol treatment.
Are you looking at Emmanuel
Owens,
Are you-
Emmanuel Marvin Owens?
Junior?
Oh, Junior. Okay, that makes a difference. Let's see what Junior. Not much different than senior. What's your date of birth, sir?
10/19/88.
Another Marvin Owens Jr. in here? Junior? It has the birth date on here, it's 8/11/7. No, he's 10/98. He's 10/88. Is that you ticket you 55850220? 50420.
Yes. They don't even have tickets that's listed on the calendar. That is what I'm-
What's going on now?
I don't know.
All right, let's see. If we can distinguish, that looks like your father's ticket. Or that, I don't know if that's your father or not. Let's go these. This is the city of Detroit versus Emmanuel Marvin Owens Jr. Case numbers SP 1210961, SP 13431.
You just did. I just turned it back on.
How you do that?
821.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Emmanuel
Hold on a second.
Owens.
Hold on a second, Mr. Cameron.
Thank you, Judge.
SP 1351117. Counts 1 and counts 2 and count 3. Now, wait a minute, let me see about this other one here.
Okay.
This one is a one and get close. Improper display of plate. Yes, now this is yeah, okay, so go ahead, Counselor, appearance for the record for those cases I called.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Mr. Owens as to the bench warrant. We'll ask that the court set the bench warrants aside based on his appearance today. We'll waive the for reading the complaint warrants in each matter, Judge. We're going to ask for a pretrial date on all the matters that are still outstanding before the court.
All right, what I'm going to say about these cases, state your name for the record, Mr. Owens.
Daniel Owens Jr.
Okay, what I'm going to say about these cases is that, first of all I have is ROAs at this moment because I think they got the file mixed up. Secondly, this providing false ID is a case where the city attorney is going to definitely want to speak to the officer before he hands out any sort of offer on this case. What I can do for your client, though, is I can allow your client to pay the reinstatement fee up front on that case, SP 121-09681. I can allow your client to pay the reinstatement fee up front on that. That way your client can potentially go to the Secretary of State and get a valid driver's license.
Okay.
Can I ask a question?
You go ahead. You want to speak to the lawyer first?
Pay the reinstatement fee to Secretary of State. And my other question is, when is my next court date for the false identity?
So your court date for the false identity, I'm just going to set a trial date in the matter for February the 6th, 2023 at 9 a.m. on all the matters. That's going to be your next court date. That answers that one question. The other question I didn't hear.
Who do I pay a reinstatement fee to? The court or
you come down
to
to
get
the
the
courthouse
valid?
and pay that. You come down to the courthouse and pay that $45 reinstatement fee. Once you pay that $45 reinstatement fee, you can wait 48 to 72 hours to approach the Secretary of State and see if they can give you a valid driver's license. And then you come back on February 6, 2023, and we'll see if we can get some resolution to the matters on that date. All right.
Okay, so the tickets, the balance on my traffic tickets, they've been waived. That's all I have to do is pay the $45.
No. Here, explain it to him, Counselor. Join the breakout room. Nothing has been waived yet. I'm allowing you to pay the reinstatement fee up front. You got to come down physically to the courthouse to pay that reinstatement fee up front, so that you can see if you can get a valid license. If you and then we'll come back for those tickets. Those tickets are just allegations right now. We'll come back and see if they can prove you guilty or if you can make a resolution or something like that. I can let you speak to this to the counselor in the breakout room if you need to get some better understanding.
Okay, I want to speak to her in the breakout room. How get there?
All right, I'm gonna put you in the breakout room.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You have a better one. All right. That brings us to Evans. Join the, okay, she's in there. All right, let's go back. Let's go back on the record. Are we done with that's another thing. All we have is ROAs on these cases, on the Gregory cases. Counselor Gregory, have you? I'll let you know ahead of time that all I have is ROAs for these tickets here. I don't proceed on ROAs on the date of trial because there's not a formal complaint, a signed complaint. However, if you want to take the deal you worked out today, you can take the deal, or You can come back and see if they have the necessary information is this needed to proceed. If they don't get that information, then we'll dismiss the tickets. What would you like to do, Mr. Gregory? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Edward Clinton Gregory. You get all that information I told you, Mr. Gregory?
Yes, Your Honor. Is there any way that the offer could remain open with the?
Yeah, what is the offer?
Your Honor, I did not actually receive the details of the offer. I was told that it would be $100 fine and a civil infraction that does not result in a suspension of Mr. Gregory's CPL.
Your Honor,
Well, I
the
guess
offer.
the devil is in the details, Attorney Gregory. So that would help.
Your Honor, the offer I put on your desk right in front of you.
Okay, that's why you didn't receive it. Civil infraction, $100. What is this civil infraction to?
I put the I'm dismissing mine. The state is having him plead to a amended count for the failure to disclose. You should have Paula Cole's offer.
Yeah, I see, 28.425F, I guess.
Correct, Your Honor. And it's the $100 one. That's, I put the statute with it also.
So I don't know what that is. So that's gonna be the offer. Put your appearance on the record, Mr. Goss.
May it please this honorable court, Dante Goss, P60162 on behalf of the people.
So that's the offer, Mr. Gregory. I don't know what this civil infraction is. 28.425. It looks like 425F. And it's got a paren 2 on there. I don't know what that is. So that's $100 fine apparently. So you want to set it for a trial?
Your Honor, as long as the offer can remain open, I'm willing to set it for a trial.
All right. All right, I'm gonna give you a client a trial date for February the 6th, 2023 at 9 a.m.
And Your Honor, can you state the code again one more time, please?
I don't know, I haven't looked at 28 point, it looks like 425F paren 2.
Thank you.
All right, if it's nothing further, February 6th, 2023 at 9 a.m. is the next action date. That's gonna be bench trial date.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, have a great day, you and your client.
You as well.
All right. Where's APA Cole? Can you call APA Cole, Mr. Goss?
Yes, sir, Your Honor. I know she's in 333 right now.
All right, we need her in here, Miss. We have a formal hearing, and the parties are waiting.
She put an offer. She said she gave you an offer for that, Your Honor.
Oh, did she?
Yes, Your Honor.
Maybe that was another one. Edward Gregory. Edward Gregory. I don't know. That's. Oh, here, she gave me the code too. This 28.
Right.
All right, good. I don't see an offer to Mr.
Okay, I'll go down and ask her for it, Your Honor.
Dahlia's stuff. All right. Let's move on.
Your Honor, Mr. Owens is ready to receive his pretrial date.
Didn't we give Mr. Owens a pretrial date already?
I don't remember if you did, Judge. If you did, that's fine.
Where's Mr. Owens?
I don't know. Oh, okay. Just wanted to make sure. Okay. Thank you very much.
He got a trial date.
Oh, he did. Okay, very good. Thank you, Judge. I appreciate it. Sorry.
And that trial date is gonna be the 6th of February.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Now that brings us, you're welcome. That brings us to Evan.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Very well. I kind of guessed why Evans is on my docket because that is out of the probably downtown fourth precinct. And that's what brings him here. He's supposed to be on Wednesdays on my community court docket. That is the case, but we'll see. This is City of Detroit versus Antonio Ricardo Evans.
Who?
Case. Is this Antonio Ricardo Evans?
It's Anton Ricardo Evans. Yes, sir.
Anton Ricardo Evans. Sorry
Yes.
about that. Case number SP 136633521. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Mr. Evans. Judge, as to the arraignment on the bench warrant, we ask that the warrant be set aside based on his appearance here today. We'll ask stay on mute and ask the court to waive the formal reading of the complaint warrant in this matter. Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. I only have a ROA for this matter as well. You want to try to work it out, or do you just want a trial date? What do you want, Mr. Evans?
I want to try to get it on over with, sir.
Can you remove your stocking cap off your head, please, sir?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right. So getting it on over with it's probably a couple of different ways that you can accomplish that goal. It tells me that you're just ready to give up. That's when I hear that stuff, I'm just ready to give up and I'll just pay whatever I need to pay. I would advise you to speak to your very, very, very good counselor, Ms. Cameron, before you just throw your hands in the air and give up on the situation. You want to speak to her, or you want me to get you an offer, sir? What would you like?
I would like to see what's going to happen. Let me talk to the attorney.
There you go. Here, let's get him out. Parking lot. Some kind of parking lot allowing juvenile to walk, park cars on site, whatever that is. Now I can get you in the breakout room and your counselor can have some substantive conversation with you. This counselor, the offer is going to be a 6-month delay.
Okay.
I can't see having a 6-month delay. So what I will do is I will allow him to pay a $240 fine and dismiss it upon payment.
Okay.
So with that, you can speak to him. He has an absolute right to a trial. And we will see where that goes.
And that's for Mr. Evans, sir?
That's for Mr. Evans.
And what kind of ticket was this?
Talk to your lawyer. I don't have a clue because all I have is an ROA, really. And I think your lawyer knows how I feel about ROAs.
Yeah.
All right. So all I have is an ROA, so I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, that's not it. That's not, it's not it. I know it couldn't be. All right, but let me talk to her. Thank you.
Hey, go to 3, sir.
All right, Samsung. Corporal Spidell is here. Good morning to you, Corporal Spidell, and then Willie Robinson. Willie Robinson is here.
But the defendant is not here for Willie Robinson.
All right, let's go to Samsung. Samsung, is he still here? Who was on that Samsung SMA1360 device? He had his hand raised.
My name is Joshua Lemon, Judge.
Is that Joshua Lemons?
Joshua Lemons.
Yeah, you weren't on that device though. I have you down.
Samsung. I was on that device until I changed the name to it.
All right, that's a good answer. That's a good answer, Mr. Lemon.
Yeah.
All right.
It probably didn't change on your screen yet.
It did change on my screen, but I didn't. Let's see.
I don't see another Samsung device in here.
This is the city of Detroit versus Joshua Edward Lemons. No, Joshua Leonard Lemons.
Yeah.
Right there. Sorry about that. Case number SP 119-76401. SP 136-2787, counts 1 and counts 2, and 204-328851. Appearance for the record, please.
And we're being P64889 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
All right, state your name for the record, Mr. Lemons.
Joshua Lemons.
All right, today is the date and time. Can we get probation down here for a little bit? Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant, and I also have a show cause. Go ahead, Counselor.
Judge, for arraignment purposes, we'll stand mute and wait for more reading at this time.
Enter a not guilty plea in your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Let's see. You have a valid driver's license, Mr. Lemons?
Yes, I do, Judge.
Run his driver's license, please. Lemons. Joshua Lemons.
I got to get another copy of it, though. I have misplaced the last one. I got to get another copy of it. Oh, she got a couple.
All right, I'm gonna check that license. I'm gonna set aside the default on SP 136-27871. That ticket just happened this year. It was entered into the system a month after the allegation was made, so I'm gonna set aside that default. And then we'll go from there. Let's see if the license is good. And I will have Mr. Goss give him offer. The license is valid. Congratulations on that, sir. And where's Mr. Goss? All right, why don't we do this? Why don't we do $175 blocking traffic for that 11 to 15 over? That's a
How long I got to pay it?
How long you need to pay it?
Probably a few weeks.
I can give you a few weeks.
I appreciate it, Judge.
You want to take the deal, sir?
Yeah, I want to take it.
All right, let's, as it relates to the civil infraction, Counselor, will your client stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for the responsible plea?
Yes, he will, Your Honor.
Will your client stipulate to probable cause for the dismissals of the other matters?
Yes, he will, Judge.
In that case, I'm going to find your client responsible for the amended count of blocking traffic, $175. I'm going to dismiss the other matters, and I'll waive the warrant fee on SP 119-76401. I'm going to give you 30 days to pay that, sir. That's going to be February the 17th, 2023 to pay it. Don't pay it by then, it's going to affect your good driver's license, all right?
All right, that's perfect, Judge. Appreciate it.
All right, have a good day, sir. Good luck to you, all right?
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, Judge, my phone about to run out of juice.
What's your name, sir?
Jeffrey Woodard. I'm in my doctor's appointment too. And my phone about to run out of juice. I ain't got no charge.
All right. Well, you just made the cut. This is the city of Detroit versus Jeffrey Renard Woodard, case number U64777422. Appearance for the record, please.
Ben Worthing, P64889 on behalf of the defendant.
And state your name for the record, Mr. Woodard.
Jeffrey Renard Woodard.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. Is there a Tabitha Sears? Officer Tabitha Sears. Have not seen that person join the breakout room and the person is not here. Now, you want to make a motion, counselor?
We'll move to dismiss for those reasons, Judge.
Okay, I am going to dismiss that case for no office. Now 9:34. What about these other cases? Let's get these other cases arraigned, counselor. This is the city of Detroit versus Jeffrey Renard Woodard. Case number SP124-31881, SP131-6291, counts 1 and 2. And SP1, okay, that's it. Go ahead. Appearance for the record, please.
Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of the defendant. Judge will waive the 4 reading complaint warrant, stand mute at this time, ask court to enter not guilty plea.
You got all kind of attorneys in here, Mr. Woodard. I want to set aside the default on SP 1316291 count 2, and I'm going to give you a pre-trial date. You're going to have to come back, Mr. Woodard, on February 2nd for these other tickets. All right.
Hey, Judge, can you tell me how I can get my scooter back? They took my scooter, man.
I didn't take your scooter.
I say the establishment which we all like, peace officers took my scooter.
Yeah, that's a whole different organized entity than I am, sir.
Okay, well, just let me just ask you.
Talk to Ms. Cameron about that. I don't know.
Judge, let me just advise him. You're gonna have to talk to the forfeiture unit, sir.
Why you can't? You my lawyer. By you being my lawyer, can you help me with that?
Wait a minute now. Let me hold on. She's your lawyer for this one case.
Well, that's part of the case. That's part of the case.
Why don't you let me finish talking, sir?
I am. I'm just saying. I'm telling you, the scooter is part of the case.
Okay.
What?
All right, you know more. Well, if you know so much, Mr. Woodard, why are you asking us then?
Oh, because they brought me to court. I wouldn't have to be asking y'all if they didn't bring me to court for nothing. I didn't do nothing.
Okay. Listen, when you get a forfeiture case, you're trying to explain to you that it's 2 cases. You got this case, the criminal side, the other case is the civil side. So it's 2 different cases. So
but ain't nobody.
All right.
Judge, ain't nobody instructed me on how to pursue even getting my. They just took it. They say I have to wait until I'm done with the court case. So I'm in the court case. I'm trying to figure out which direction do I go. That's all. I'm just trying to get some valid information.
Join the breakout room, Mr. Woodard. Speak to Ms. Cameron on that. And next time, come take your hat off and your headpiece off when you come to court. Join the breakout room and speak to her. I'm going to dismiss this case. Your other cases are going to be back for pretrial on February 2nd, 2023 at 8:30 a.m. All right. So speak to Ms. Cameron and see if, maybe she can give you some advice.
All right. Thank you.
Good morning, Judge. I just wanted to know was I'm on your docket.
I think so. I think you've been on my docket, haven't you?
I don't know.
You've never been here before?
Yes, I have. I just the lady told me I had court on the 16th. The 16th was Martin Luther King Day. Yes.
All right. I see you. Hi, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Okay.
All right, you got it?
Yeah, Mr. Evans is back.
No, Mr. Woodard. Is Mr. Woodard, you get it? Did you talk to Mr. Woodard, Ms. Cameron?
No, Judge, he never came into the breakout room.
I think he's frozen.
Oh,
All right, now we're back with Mr. Evans.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Is that Antoine,
Sir.
Ricardo Evans,
Yes, sir.
SP 3663521. Mr. Evans, I'll give you an opportunity to speak with counselor in the breakout room. Counselor, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, he'd like to have this matter set for a trial date, please.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Evans?
Yes, because clearly something was going on that day with that officer. I don't know what was going on because that's just the way that.
Don't talk about the case, sir.
Okay. Yes, sir.
You have your opportunity to state your case, all right?
Yes, sir.
He already put himself there now, Miss, I don't know, that's one strike. So let's move on. All right. Trial date, strike that, trial date, February the 6th, 2023 at 9 a.m., all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, if there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. I'll see you back on the 6th of February. God
Yes, sir. Yep, have a great day.
Take care, Mr. Evans. Thank you.
Making this thing more than what it should be.
He cussing at me.
I didn't hear him swear, Judge.
I know you did, counselor, I know you.
He was a total gentleman in the breakout room. So.
All right. So, Miss Littlejohn, you haven't paid anything, ma'am.
I know. I wanted to come to court and tell you I needed more time to pay.
But how much? What are we talking about? Time? You got a lot of stuff going on here, and it just appears that you've made some kind of payments. But how much time do you need, ma'am?
At least until next month sometime. I'm not sure how much in total I owe. When I asked the lady, she just got the reading off the stuff I had already paid. So I'll just ask the judge.
What is the plan? Well, I see that you owe the ticket that we have up for you today is $240. It appears that you entered into some agreements in the past. One of them is you had $285, you paid $100 on that, that's $185. And then you had another $285, you paid another $100 on that, that's $185. You had a $290 and you paid $150 on that, so the remaining balance $140. Those are just the ones that are recent. You owe stuff from the past as well. But let's just talk about the recent stuff. 240, 185, 185, and 140. What's the plan?
I'm working on paying that now.
Are you working?
Yes.
You have family, kids, ma'am?
Yes, I have 3 children.
And how old are they?
I have an 8, 6, and 4-year-old.
I guess that can put a wrench in any kind of payment to the court, huh? Right, Miss Cameron?
Absolutely. Kids cost money.
I've been down that road before. This is the city of Detroit versus Mattia Tony Littlejohn. Did I get the correct pronunciation of your first name, ma'am?
Mighty.
Mighty. I think I messed that up before. I'm probably gonna mess that up all the time. I'm sorry about that. Case number SP 124-71411. We'll also call SP 102-19271, SP 103-0884, counts 2 and counts 3. State your name for the record, Ms. Littlejohn.
My Tia Littlejohn.
Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Ms. Littlejohn.
I'm just gonna say, we've talked about it off the record, indicating to the court that today is a date and time set for review. Off the record, we had a discussion about your plans on paying this. You indicated to the court that you are working. However, you have 3 young children and you need some more time to pay. The court has seen that you have made some payments, and I applaud you for that, and I thank you for that, ma'am. So I'm gonna just go ahead and give you 60 days, ma'am.
That's fine.
3/17/2023 to pay these matters off. You had quite a few things back in the day. All right, pay these matters off. And if there's nothing further, 3/17 is going to be your review date at 8/25. Good luck to you, ma'am. I'll see you back on March the 17th. All right.
Thank you so much.
All right. Mr. Little, I see you there. I'm just waiting on probation to come down. Did you call probation for Mr. Little?
I'll be waiting.
Okay, very well. All right, Miss Love, are you there?
I'm here.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you?
Very well. How about yourself?
I'm doing good.
It sounds like it. That's good. Okay. I'm gonna try to pronounce it. Charlerie?
Shalaria.
Charlerie?
Shalaria.
Shalaria, I messed it up. It's a pretty name, though.
Thank you.
All right. City of Detroit versus Shalaria Love, case number SP 11494871. Also SP 11494444, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Shalaria Love. As to the show cause matter, Judge, if there is a warrant, we ask that the warrant be set aside at this time.
All right, well, in our not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. Ha, Miss Love, how old are you?
I'm 23.
23 years old. You don't see this, Miss Cameron, but there's allegation that your client was driving 31 miles an hour over the speed limit.
Okay.
62 miles in a 25-mile-an-hour zone. So I think that allegation alone should warrant some driver re-education.
Actually, Judge, I already did the re-education. I'm sorry.
Did it already?
Yes, I did it already. In my last court hearing, I had connection issues, and when I called the court to get me back in the courtroom, I was misinformed and told that I had to call the following Tuesday. I tried to rejoin the courtroom, but I could see you, but I couldn't talk or physically be present in the courtroom. And then when I called the following Monday or Tuesday, I actually got your clerk's number finally, and then she rescheduled my court date. And then I found out the warrant was issued.
All right. Where did you send me the information to the for the class?
I had it saved on my phone, but I can try to re-log into it. I don't know if it's gonna charge me again because it's the next year. I'm not really sure.
You shouldn't. It shouldn't. Let's try to do that now. I need to see that certificate.
Okay.
You completed that class.
Okay.
All right, let's pass that matter. Let's move on to
Probation officer McCall.
Landers.
Yes.
All right, Deshaun Landers. Okay, this is the city of Detroit versus Deshaun Landers, case number 05229601. This is an old case, it's a warrant on there, it's an OWI. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Mr. Landers.
Landers, can you state your name for the record, please?
Deshaun Landers.
Run Mr. Landers' driver's license, please. Before we get to the arraignment, I want to see what other allegations Mr. Landers, if there's any, I want to see what other kind of issues Mr. Landers has on his license. I have many, at least 1, 2, 3 other alcohol-related issues. I don't know that I can find out right now. To dismiss. Dismiss. 2000. Dismiss. So Mr. Landers seemed like he had a stretch there. Alcohol-related incidents. Somehow beat all the cases. Did APA Cole never got back here? Where is she? She's usually right here. And I don't see the officer here anymore either. You never got a chance to speak with her, have you, Counselor?
I have not, Your Honor.
And then they indicated that she left an offer here, and I don't see an offer or anything. Where's Mr. Goss? Do we have APA Cole's number?
Hold on, let me check. I think.
I might have.
Okay.
You have a valid driver's license, Mr. Landers?
No. I'm trying to get him back now. I'm trying to get him back now.
So he zooms in, your client zooms into the court from the driver's seat of the vehicle. I don't know how that, I don't understand that. Only thing I can suggest, only thing I can infer that he's potentially driving or about to drive.
No.
Lester Shaw, is that Trina?
Yes.
He's never had a driver's license before?
Yes, I have my driver's license.
No, not you, Miss Landers. Not you, Miss Lester. Okay. As for, let's go back on the record with Mr. Landers. It's Is that LaShawn, was that LaPrecy Landers? Is that your middle name?
Caprice Landers,
LaPrecy? All right, what's your date of birth?
January 1st, 1990.
January 1st, 1990. We got another Landers here. We need to think this is a different Landers.
Okay. That was it.
What do you believe you're here for, Mr. Landers?
What's his middle name?
Birthday, Your Honor.
What's his birthday?
Do you have a ticket number? His birthday is, what's your birthday?
January 1st, 1990.
1990. So were you one of the first persons? You were obviously one of the first persons born on that day. Were you the first person born on that date in the country or whatever?
No.
Third?
No.
You don't know the order, huh? What
I
time?
don't know the order, Your Honor.
What time were you born?
At 12 o'clock. And I have a twin. That's why.
Say that again?
I have a twin.
Who was born first?
I was. I'm 5 minutes older than her.
And what time were you born?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock AM or PM?
AM.
You might be the first person born on that day.
I don't know, Your Honor.
Oh, this driver's license is. Oh.
Well, they got the wrong person.
Your Honor, can I email the certificate of completion to you?
Certainly. Hold on a second. Let me put my email address in the chat.
Okay, thank you.
Let me make sure we're calling the right Landers now.
Yeah, that was John.
Good. I don't see him up there.
It was just pay.
Okay. Okay. So are you, so I think we need to strike that stuff from the record.
Gunnar, I went off. Did you want all of? We called
Yeah,
it.
it's probably good you did because this is not the right stuff. So the case that we call could potentially be his dad's case. Nevertheless, that's the wrong land, and that makes me not have to make a decision on bond. I do have a revoked driver's license for Mr. Landers here. All right, let's go back. Let's strike that all from the record of that previous Landers I called, and let's make a new record.
Okay, Your Honor.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Landers, are you working, sir?
No, I just quit. Ha. Yeah, because I was driving. I'm trying to get my license back so I can drive to work every day. I was just driving a high-low.
I'm stuck on the quitting part. You quit and you don't have a job now. So how do you quit a job and don't have another job? and then you owe money. And now you're gonna come into court, and beg for, a new, date to pay. I don't understand that. Explain that to me, please.
I don't know.
It doesn't seem to add up to me. Does it add up to you?
No, sir.
Does it add up to you, Ms. Cameron or Mr. Warbling?
Not really. But
that doesn't really make me inclined to do anything. And wait a minute, here's another thing. I gave him time to pay again before Christmas. I gave him another time. All right, I'm done. I'm not gonna give you any more time, sir. Do what you want. You don't have a valid license anyway. So you owe money to the court. It's nothing I can do for you.
All right.
All right, there's nothing further, sir. Be safe out there. Good luck to you. I hope you can get your job situation straight. All right. Let's call Lester. Lester has. Okay, Lester's here for trial.
Yes.
Have an officer. Name down.
Judge, what's the date on those tickets?
Looks like they're pretty old.
Yeah, it looks like 2 of them are at least from 2016.
She's got some other show clauses here. Where are you, Miss Lester?
I'm here.
I know, you gotta, I don't see. All right, this is what is your date of birth?
11/15/89.
So that's not you. All right, so let's call the Lester's file. Okay, I do have an offer for your client here.
Right, but this is scheduled for trial. The officer did not appear. I'm asking for this.
No, I'm talking about Counselor Dahlia.
Oh, okay.
I have she's only wanting to amend this to a 1 to 5. I still give you an opportunity to speak with her. What's Friedel gonna do?
What case is he?
Willie Robinson is not here.
Willie Robinson.
Is Goodnow here?
Goodnow didn't check in. What about Willie Robinson?
That's Goodnow. Friedel is on.
Goodnow is here?
No. Oh. Michael Lewis, is Michael Lewis here? Love indicates that she took the class. She's sending me proof of that. Let me see if it may have come through. She does. She has taken the class, and I do have proof.
And what about the loan insurance and all that stuff?
Long, Hiram Long. Where is Hiram Long? All right. Counselor Jadala, he's there.
Yes, Judge.
Yeah, you do have an offer here from APA Cole. I imagine you still want to speak to her. She's only 1 to 5, and that's, I don't know if that's limited access. No, it's just, it doesn't have limited access. It just has 1 to 5.
So the offer is limited access, speed 1 to 5 over, Judge?
It's not written limited access. Apparently, Mr. Goss understands it as limited access, but I was gonna give you an opportunity to speak with her. She hasn't checked in yet. She came in.
I'll wait, Judge. Thank you.
Trial. Oh, she's in trial. The officer is not here now. I want you to have an opportunity to see if you can do better.
Will the
or
court
whatever you
consider
can
a
do.
motion to dismiss, Your Honor?
I apologize for the delay. See what you can do. He wants to speak. You're waiting all this time. All right. Let's move. Where are we at? On Lester? Lester?
Remember that.
Morning.
Your Honor, I emailed that certification to you.
Yeah, I see. We got it. All right, let's go ahead. Let's get this. Lester, this is the city of Detroit versus Katrina Lester. Case number is SP 142-35371. SP 16-222-001, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Please, the court, Your Honor, Ben Werbling, P64889, on behalf of the defendant.
State your name for the record, Ms. Lester.
Trina Lester.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. I don't have an officer down here. Any officer here on Lester? Let's see if we can find one of the officers at least. I have tickets here. Ricky Tonsell. All right, go ahead, Counselor.
Judge, for those reasons, for the officer's failure to sign in and or appear, we move to dismiss.
Okay. I'm gonna grant that motion to dismiss. No officer on the tickets. I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. You'll be responsible to pay the reinstatement fees.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, Ms. Lester, have a very good day. Good luck to you, all right?
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Skip this. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Love. Ms. Love, I do have your receipt of the completion of the course. What did you think about the course, Ms. Love?
It was pretty easy, straightforward, common sense.
Did you learn anything from it?
Yes.
Now, I'm not gonna ask what you I just don't understand how you can think to drive 62 miles an hour down a 25-mile-an-hour street. If the allegation is true, it's just like 25 miles an hour. That tells me that's a side street where kids play and run out the street, get their ball or anything, somebody getting in their car, 62 miles an hour. You don't want to be doing that on Gresham.
Mm-hmm.
Some freeways in the city are 55 mile an hour. I mean, you could probably get away with it on the freeway at 62 and a 55, but on a side street, man, So he's gonna offer you a limited access, 1 to 5. 125. I think that's 0 points. Is that correct? Who's that, Warbling or Cameron on this?
That is correct, Your Honor.
We'll dismiss the other matters. You want to take that deal, ma'am?
So $125 to be paid to the court with 0 points on my driver record.
Yeah, it's gonna abstract to the Secretary of State, though, that with 1 to 5 is gonna abstract to the Secretary of State, but it won't give you any points.
Okay, and when is that gonna be due to the court?
Well, really, it's due today. You got $125?
No, not currently. I started a new job Thursday.
So we'll give you some time to pay that. You want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, on behalf of your client, counselor, will you stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsibility?
Yes, we will, Your Honor.
Or will you stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters?
So stipulate, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna find your client guilty, responsible, strike that, responsible for the amended count of limited access 1 to 5 and $125 fine, dismissing the other matters. I'm gonna give you till February 17th to pay that now, all right?
Okay, can I ask a question?
Yeah,
What is limited access?
limited access basically is a way for, it's basically, it's saying that you are on the freeway. That's basically a way that reduces the fine from 1 to 5, which would have been a 2-point offense. And they're basically saying that you're limited access, you were on the freeway, so, and you were driving like you were on the freeway. But it's saying that, you know, there was, traffic is only going in one direction. It's not something that where you have people crossing the streets and things like that. So that's what limited access is. Am I correct?
That's correct, Judge.
So that's essentially just what you call a plea bargain in the case to give you, so you don't have 4 points on your driver's license, because that's what 31 miles an hour over is, 4 points on your driver's license.
Okay.
All right, so you got a little lesson and I hope you take that seriously, ma'am, on your speeding, because I know that you're a young lady. I don't know if you have kids or not, but you know, put yourself in another person's shoes. If your kid or your sister or brother or relative or neighbor's kid was in that, and that kid ran out in the street to get their ball and you hit them at 62 miles an hour, it would be catastrophic for that child or anybody. Even at 25 miles an hour, you can kill someone hitting them. 62 miles an hour, they just almost don't stand a chance, right?
Right. One more question. I know when you read the case, it said allegedly did 62. So
Yes.
if I was doing 62, wouldn't it read on the dash?
On your dashboard?
Well, on the officer's dashboard, so that he could print the ticket, because I feel like the ticket was for something else. I know it was other charges, but I'm just curious as to why it is alleged instead of like saying that I actually did it.
Well, because I think we got a lawyer, a budding lawyer here, counselors. And to answer that question, ma'am, everything that comes in, just because an officer writes you a ticket does not mean that you're guilty of it. You have an absolute right to a trial. So I say allegation because I can't just take the ticket and say, oh, officer such and such wrote you a ticket going 62 miles an hour over, and accept the officer's representation of what happened. I have to hear both sides. So the officer came in and said you were doing this. You have an opportunity to come in and say differently. And that's why I say allegation. It's alleged that you understand? And it's
yes,
now,
I understand.
Yeah, so that's, what are you doing with yourself now, ma'am?
I work, I'm currently starting a new job. I was just a school photographer and I traveled around Michigan and took school pictures. It was a seasonal position and now I'm about to start at a factory. So
How far did you go in school?
I attended U of M. I did up to my sophomore year and then I went to a community college and did a trade and finished out my trade and I'm currently waiting to get licensed.
Well, I'll tell you what, you asked some very good questions, and I can appreciate those questions, ma'am. You asked very, very good questions, and I wish you the best of luck with whatever endeavor you choose to go into. But it sounds like you can go into whatever you want to. All right.
Thank you.
All right. If there's nothing further, slow down, ma'am.
I will.
It's no longer an allegation. It's you pled responsible to at least limited access 1 to 5. All right.
Okay.
All right. If it's nothing further, good luck to you. $125, and it's going to be due by February 17th, 2023. If you don't have that paid, ma'am, I suggest you zoom in on that date to see if the court can give you some more time, because I don't want to see you mess up your license. All right.
Okay, and then do I come directly to the court to pay that off? Or can I pay it online?
You can pay that in any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit, or I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you can come to the court and pay it. So those are the 2 best or 3 best ways to pay it. If you upload that DivDat app to your phone, you can pay it and it can get here instantly, and we will just close the matter out.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Good luck to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, we need to, the counselor was.
Yeah, trying to figure out. I'm preparing for a trial upstairs.
Go to Goss, and Goss can put you on.
That's for Dante County.
Yeah, make him do something. All right, let's call out Mr. Alvin Little, who's been waiting, everybody's been waiting patiently, but Mr. Little is here, and he was up a while ago. And then we have Mr. McCall here as well. So let's call the city of Detroit versus Alvin Little, case number Z8081491. State your name for the record, Mr. Little. Now he's on mute. Mr. Little?
Yes, I am here.
All right, very well. State your name for the record, Mr. Little.
Alvin Little.
All right. Put your appearance on the record, Ms. McCall.
Good morning, Your Honor. Michael McCall on behalf of the probation department.
And let me say good morning to you, Ms.
Good
McCall.
morning.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. I haven't said that. Go ahead, Ms. McCall. What do you have on Mr. Little?
Your Honor, Mr. Little was placed on probation on April 18th, 2022 for 9 months. He was ordered to pay $900 in assessed fines and costs, no alcohol, test 1 time per month, attend and complete the alcohol highway safety class, as well as the victim's impact. Mr. Little last appeared on October 18th, 2022. And at that time, he was instructed to comply with all terms and conditions of probation, no missed tests, no alcohol, must screen random as directed, must complete the alcohol highway safety class, as well as the victim's impact panel, and pay assessed fines and costs in full. And this case was adjourned for 90 days for compliance and may entertain a possible discharge. Mr. Little has paid his assessed fines and costs in full. He has completed the alcohol highway safety class as well as the victim's impact. But contrary to the condition which states test once per month, on November 30th, 2022, Mr. Little tests positive for alcohol and he missed his screen on November 12th, 2022. And he last tested December 26, 2022, and his screen was negative. And Mr. Little just fails to adhere to the testing as random, because on November 12th, he missed the screen, but he walked in on November 30th. And on October the 17th, he walked in and tested, which was negative, but he actually missed his date on October 13th, 2022. So therefore, he's not adhering to the testing.
I see Mr. Little had Mr. Potts on this case, and I think Mr. Potts was relieved from his duty after the sentencing of the case. Somebody want to speak to Mr. Little, or put your appearance on the record for Mr. Little?
And we're wing P64889 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
Right, well, you heard the, Ms. McCall, and it's an allegation right now on Mr. Little, his failure to comply with the order by missing test. She has written down here 2 incidents, but she stated on the record, she being this probation officer McCall, stated on the record that there's other incidents of missed tests, albeit did walk in later on. You want to speak to Mr. Little in the breakout room, Counselor?
Yes, I do, Judge.
Join the breakout room, Mr. Little. Talk to the lawyer. All right. See if we can get the rest of these individuals out of here. Is that what's your name? Is that Richard Last?
Yes, sir.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Richard Laster, case number SP1346183, count 1 and count 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Melinda Cameron, attorney on behalf of Richard Laster. Mr. Laster, state your name for the record, please.
Richard Laster.
All right, today is the date and time set for a trial in the matter. See if we have a file. And it doesn't appear that the officer had ever showed up. Trial. Is there an officer? That's the veto. Oil, Acevedo oil. I don't believe that officer's ever checked in, and I haven't seen that officer at all. So go ahead, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor, motion to dismiss. This is a trial date. The prosecutor's not ready to proceed. No explanation for the officer's absence. We understand that the dismissal will be without prejudice. Thank you.
I'm going to grant that motion to dismiss based on no officer. If there's nothing further, sir, we're going to close the matters out. I don't see any other fees. I'm just going to dismiss both cases, no officer. All right. If there's nothing further, Mr. Laster, safe out there. Have a good day and good luck to you.
Thank you so much. You too, Your Honor.
Probation officer card.
All right, this is the city of Detroit versus Deshaun Romel Lindsay, case number SP112010331, SP1133511. Today is the date and time set for review. Mr. Lindsay, can you state your name for the record, please?
Lindsay.
All right, Mr. Lindsay, you're here to ask the court for some more time. I see you are working, aren't you, sir?
Yes, sir. I just started another new job.
Well, how much time do you need, sir? I see you've made some payments. You owe 185 and 35.
I see, cause something else had popped up on there when I put cause I got to put my name in 2 different ways for different tickets to pop up. And the last way I put my name in with the dash, I think like 2 other little tickets popped up. I had to pay them probably this weekend when I get paid this Friday, so I can finish out. I don't think I have anything else under my name after this last
You
payment.
owe 185 and 35, and it'll clear everything up.
Okay.
How much
I can
time
pay
do you
that.
need?
You can give me like this week, 2 weeks.
January the 31st, 2023. We'll give you that time. We'll set it for review. And if there's nothing further, sir, have a very good day and good luck to you. All right. January 31st, 2023 at 8:25.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. She's never showed up, counselor. I don't know what's going on with APA Cole. She just left here saying that she was going to go to Mr. Goss. I guess she is in that trial. I don't know.
And Your Honor, I just would like the court to know that I do have a trial starting in about 20 minutes in Romulus that I still have to drive to. I just wanted to update the court, but I'll wait. I'll take my instructions from the court.
Well, I'm not going to hold you up on that. If you've been here, you could just zoom back in tomorrow. You need to, the officer was here, but we'll zoom back in tomorrow and we'll see if, I'm trying to get you an opportunity to speak with the state attorney. And them being so, that's not your fault. So let's have her back tomorrow. We'll have you back tomorrow morning. Was that good for you, Counselor? What day is good for you?
I'll zoom in tomorrow at 8:30 if you'd like me to, Judge.
I'm gonna tell her to zoom in tomorrow at 8:30, give you that opportunity to speak.
I appreciate it.
All right, and I apologize sincerely for the delay.
I understand, Judge. No problem. You and your staff have a wonderful day.
Thank you. Let me let APA Cole know right now. All right.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, let's go back on the record with Mr. Little. Mr. Little.
Yes. Yes, sir.
I've given you an opportunity to speak with Counselor in the breakout room. Counselor, what's your client want to do?
Well, Judge, I mean, he wants to be back on track. He's very grateful that he got the 9 months term of probation. I think he's done everything else in terms of paying the fines and the classes. It's his understanding that his color gets called about once a month. He's confident that he hasn't been using. But you know, he understands you can keep him on probation for up to 2 years. So I don't know if you would want to extend it just to see if he's complying, because he does want to put this behind him, Your Honor.
I want to put it behind him and this court, but, you know, first of all, apparently as far as the allegation is suggested that he can't stop drinking. Now he comes into court saying that he's not drinking.
I only drunk one time.
Well, there
Your
was
Honor.
one step up, Judge, which there's no excuse. We're not saying this as an excuse.
So now he's admitted to the court that he defied the court's order and only drinking one time. I mean, do you have an alcohol problem, sir, or not?
No, sir.
If I recall correctly, Mr. Little was retired. No, don't do that, please. Please, I know you're not gonna just pull out a cigarette in front of me.
That's not a cigarette, Your Honor.
Now he's lying. Now he's lying.
I'm getting some stuff
Now
up
he's
off.
lying. Now he is lying. All right, I'm not gonna let him go. He's gonna get tested. Let's, we can either have a hearing. I just don't like somebody to lie right in front of my face.
May I get a breakout room, please?
Who's that? Who is that?
This is Latanya Lee. I'm trying to make sure I'm in the right courtroom for today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm on the record, Miss Lee.
I'm in the right courtroom?
If you are in the right courtroom, you're late.
Because I was in the wrong courtroom, sir.
And you interrupted the court.
She just advised me to come here. I apologize.
All right. So now he's gonna lie to me right in my face. I can run back the video, it's all recorded. He tells me, I see him right there pulling a cigarette, a pack of cigarettes, and he pulled the cigarette out. And then he tells me that it wasn't cigarettes and holds something up, a card or something. It seems like he's, you know, I'm not even gonna say anymore. You want a hearing? You want to admit to the violation? What do you want to do? What's your client want to do?
Judge, I mean, he did have the one slip up because there was a death in the family. That's just an explanation.
I got one time per month. One time per month. I think he came in here with an attitude toward people the last time he came in here. He got an attitude with Mr. Paul.
With who?
With the probation officer.
I didn't have no attitude with her.
You did, sir. No, I don't need you. Where you go? He left. Wait till Mr. McCall comes back. We'll see what her recommendation is going to be. You speak to your client again. Go back in the break room. I don't appreciate him lying to me in my face. Speak to your client again, Mr. Ward. Rejoin the breakout room. Ms. Lumley, do you have a lawyer?
I'm here, Your Honor.
Okay. Very well. Okay, Mr. Corporal Spidell,
Yes, Your Honor.
let's call your cases and get you out of here. Who are you here for?
Michael Lewis.
I thought I saw your name down here, but I see. All right, is Michael Lewis here? Michael Kenneth Lewis. City of Detroit. Reason over is on one of these cases. Give Ms. Reason over a call, please. All right, let me give on a separate issue for Michael Lewis. Let's call the let me give Ms. Reason over an opportunity to come in. She's on a separate old issue that probably shouldn't be in front of me. It's a domestic violence from 2011. Say what? Michael Lewis. And yes, trial. See if this was inadvertently. Supposed to go to Austin Garrett. Maybe it's already been taken care of. It says still on warrant status. Yeah, it says warrant status is supposed to be here. Give this reasonable for a call. Yeah. Is he here to defend? No, he's not. But she may give us some information on it. All right. All right, let's did you get the information for Miss Lumley? The pre-sentence report. Mr. Calvin?
I did not, Your Honor.
Get Mr. Calvin this information and let him review this with his client. So link.
You want to know if she has some contact information for him?
Yeah, what's going on? Why is it in this court trial and stuff like that?
No. No, it's just on worse because he did it to people.
No, well, Austin Garrett, right?
Right, okay. I just shouldn't step it tomorrow. He's still in worse than, so he would have to go before Judge Garrett.
Okay, so
I was
we'll
take
just
the
call.
information out of
We'll just call. This is the.
I'm just gonna move that.
And then Hiram Long never did unmute himself. All right, let's go back to Lewis. Let's call the cases that are on we'll call Corporal Spidel's case. This is the city of Detroit versus Michael Kenneth Lewis, case number ST 130-8389, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Corporal Spidell, badge 402, Detroit Police Department.
Linda Cameron, attorney on behalf of Wenda Lewis.
Send that, Attorney Calvin. Attorney Calvin, can you put your email address in the chat to Miss Mathis?
Will do, Your Honor.
All right.
I did.
Well, you can, she can find. It's, I think you forget about it now. All right. Run the driver's license. Let's see if you have a valid license.
Michael.
Yes.
Okay.
That's 2/18. Oh, on the Shaw. That's why she put Lester Shaw.
You don't have a spot.
I don't.
Driver's license. Came up, let me run it again. Sometimes I have to run it.
Let's pass that matter momentarily. Let's correct this Shaw. We have Shaw's file. It's Katrina Shaw.
She's scheduled for trial too.
She's scheduled for a trial. She was Lewis, but not Lester, and then she's got Shaw as well. This is the city of Detroit versus Katrina Shaw. 18-409-542, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Ben Werwing, P64889 on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
All right, Miss Shaw was Mrs. Lester as well. She was here earlier and got her cases dismissed because of no officer.
I don't have this.
So for the record, can you waive her appearance? I'm gonna waive her appearance because I did not see. She had it actually on the computer as Katrina Shaw Lewis, and I neglected to see exactly why she had it that way. And now I see why she has it that way. So I'm gonna waive her presence. Today is the date and time set for a trial. And there was an officer, Thomas Robert, that never showed up. So go ahead, counsel.
Judge Ben Werbling, we move to dismiss for those reasons, Your Honor.
All right, I'm gonna grant that motion to dismiss, waive the warrant fees, and she'll be responsible for the payment of the reinstatement fees, which I don't think that's gonna have any effect now because they're old, and she tries still, she's gonna be able to still get a license on these reinstatement fees. So I'll grant that motion to dismiss, no officer.
Thank you, Judge.
That's that.
Send this report to the attorney.
No. Mr. Long, can you press *6 on your phone to unmute yourself, please? Hiram Long. Maybe if you hang up and call back in, if you don't know how to, if you can't press *6. We asked him to do this a long time ago and he never responded. And he's not responding now. *6 on your phone, Mr. Long. I'm gonna put him out the room and hopefully he will call back.
Thank you, Judge. Your Honor, I know Ms. Latanya Lee checked in, but I don't see her on the docket today.
She's not. She has a show cause. Is that Latanya Esther Lee?
Yes, Latanya Esther Lee.
She has a show cause on February the 7th.
Okay.
Oh, February 7th, not this month. My apologies.
She has a open warrant on a no-ops ticket. And then when I pull up her name, she just has multiple cases.
I'm sorry, did you say I have a warrant?
You have probably multiple warrants.
I know, they sent me a letter saying about $1,400 I need to pay.
Yeah, she has multiple warrants, so I can arrange her.
I appreciate that, Your Honor.
There's Mr. Long there.
Yes, this is Mr. Long.
Yeah, Mr. Long, we were trying to get you to unmute yourself a long time ago.
I was trying to do it. I'm new at this. I don't know how to do this. I had pushed *6 and it just kept doing what it was doing. I apologize, Your Honor.
I'm sorry. There's no reason to apologize. I was trying to get you out of here, but the problem we have,
yes,
that we do have, is that you were never assessed fine in this case. What did you understand you were supposed to do?
I was supposed to come down there and pay $240. Yesterday, everything was closed. I was going to come today, but I knew I had to Zoom you. I didn't want to come down there and couldn't get nothing in there. And so I figured I'd Zoom you first. Then I'd go down there and pay the $240. I didn't want to take a chance because I didn't know what I can bring in.
Mr. Law, I think you're exactly right on everything, but yesterday the court was closed, but this matter was adjudicated on let's see. You had a review date 11/17/20. Oh, why is that 11/17/2023? That doesn't sound right. Nevertheless.
No, that doesn't sound right. Because what you told me.
You've had since 11/30/2022 to pay the ticket. Do you have the money now, sir?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
Why don't you come on down and pay it?
Okay, that's what I wanted to do. I just didn't want to miss your Zoom and get in trouble. So I'm gonna go down to 36 District Court now. I have $200. I owe a remainder of $40. Can I pay that next week, Your Honor?
He just said that he had $240.
Yeah, no, I was saying, no,
I
no,
didn't ask
no.
him I didn't ask him the dollar amount. I didn't ask him the dollar amount. I said, do you have the money now? She said, yes. So give him a review date for when are you gonna have this 240 paid, sir?
I'm come down and give 200 today, and Friday I can give you $40 more, Your Honor.
Are you gonna come down to the courthouse and give the $40
Yes, I am.
on Friday?
No, I'm coming down there today to give up the 200, and then when I get off of work Friday.
Okay, so zoom in Monday. What's Monday? The 23rd. Give them a review. And just call right in the 23rd. If you call right in, if it's all paid, I'll get you right out of here. If you zoom in first, I'll get you out of here first.
Okay, I can do that. And it's the same number, Your Honor?
Same number.
The same, okay. And then the other mistake was when you asked me to shout out a number, I said the 15th, and the 15th was on a Sunday, so they rescheduled me for the 17th. So everything was just thrown out of portion, but I'm on my way down there right now.
Yeah, I mean, all of that I understand, but at the end of the day, it's $240 and it's been 2 months. You know? All right, we'll give you till another at least 6 days to have it all paid.
Okay.
January 23rd, we'll put a review date, January 23rd.
23rd. I'm gonna have it before the 23rd. Okay, 40 more, but
January 23rd, make sure it's paid, sir, and then we can close it out.
January 23rd. Thank you.
All right, I suggest you give up that 200 today for sure, because that might walk away from you if you don't get it down here.
That's what I'm about to go do right now, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you, and Happy New Year to you, Mr. Judge Perkins.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. So I appreciate you, Mr. Long.
All right, thank you.
All right.
All right.
Let's look at, Lee. I'm still trying to, what about Michael Lewis on this? Is he here? No, but he can't hold me. I hate to have a warrant out for just, he has a good driver's license.
It's been a second.
All right, let's go with Michael Lewis. Let's see if he has a driver's license.
I'm about to check. He would come out with the driver's license. So I gotta keep trying to find it.
All right, let's go ahead, Corporal Spidell, we'll figure this out, and if you get another notice, then you come on back. I appreciate it, apologize for the delay.
No worries. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a great day, be safe out there.
You as well. Thank you.
All right, let's Mr. Warbling, have you spoken to Mr. Lewis, Mr. Alvin Little, is he, are you done?
I'm not speaking with him, Judge. I can go tell him to enter the main meeting.
I'll try to bring him out.
Okay, thanks, Judge.
Is there let's go back on the record with Mr. Alvin Little. Mr. Little, I've given you an opportunity to speak with Mr. Warbling in a breakout room. Ms. McCall, is there a recommendation from your office?
Yes, Your Honor. The probation department, Michael McCall on behalf of the probation department, Your Honor. And the probation department is recommending that Mr. Little continue to test. Since he's continued to test positive for alcohol, then maybe he needs to test twice per month and complete an outpatient treatment program until discharge and writing. Now, in regards to his assessed fines and costs, he did pay them in full, but however, Your Honor, $90, the probation department is asking that the $90 be refunded due to the fact that Mr. Little's test at an outside agency instead of the court.
So you're giving him some money back?
His $90 that he had already paid. And it was included in that $900 in assessed fines and costs. So he's been testing at ATS.
What's your client's position, Mr. Warbling?
Judge, I mean, I know that he can continue to test, Your Honor. I don't know if his position is that he's no longer drinking. And he's
Since when?
I think since late 2022, Your Honor. So he's in remission. So he'll continue to test, and he's confident that the testing will prove that.
Did you have a discussion about what we were talking about, the cigarette issue?
He wants to apologize about that, Your Honor. He said he would not light up a cigarette when he's in open court, Judge. So he may have been distracted by the pack.
And I hope he wouldn't do that, but he said that he didn't have any. It wasn't a cigarette.
Can I speak to him?
Sure. No.
Did I get that wrong, Mr. Little? Didn't you say it wasn't a cigarette?
Yes, I did, Your Honor, but it was a cigarette, but I was reaching for the cigarette with anticipating that the case was being closed, and I was getting ready to celebrate.
So wait a minute.
I apologize for pulling out a cigarette.
So wait a minute. Dude, I got an allegation of him drinking. And I got an admission to the drinking. And then I got a lie about him pulling out a cigarette. And he's telling me that he did that in anticipation of everything being closed. It's just like, oh, so what do I do? What do you suggest I do with your drinking, sir? That you were drinking against the court's order? I guess he's already answered. Wait a minute. I guess he's already answered.
Because he'd rather celebrate.
He said close it out.
And celebrate.
And celebrate.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say drinking.
You say what?
I did not say I was getting ready to start drinking.
No, you
celebrate
didn't.
and
No,
I'm
no,
with it.
you didn't say that. You didn't say that. You said you close it out and you'll celebrate with a cigarette. Oh, Mr. Little, you know, at the end of the day, he's been on probation for how long?
For 9 months, Your Honor. His probation, let me see, he's been on since April. So May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January.
Now,
It's the whole 9 months.
Yeah, let me get this issue that I had. If I recollect correctly, first of all, Mr. Little, you used to work at the auto in the plant, right?
I ain't drinking water.
Yes.
All right, I remember that. And if I recollect correctly, there was a little bit of tension between you and Mr. Little and during this process. Is that correct, Ms. McCall? Is that how you understand it, or am I mistaken on that?
No, I didn't do his pre-sentence, Your Honor, but
Something about the last time Mr. Little was here. But, all right. What do you suggest, Mr. Warbling? What's your position? Ms. McCall wants the probation to be extended more time. She wants to up the testing twice a month, and she wants to even give Mr. Little $90 back.
Well, Judge, I think our position is, he should continue to test. I think he can comply with the once per month, Your Honor.
I just don't know what that's gonna really accomplish. I don't know what that's really gonna accomplish. I think Mr. Little is in his 70s now. Are you still driving, sir?
No, my license are expired and it's suspended.
Why is that?
Didn't you suspend my license?
I can't suspend your license, sir. Run his driver's license, please.
Well, I know right now they're expired. So reason they expired because one reason I couldn't drive and I just never got them reinstated because I thought they were suspended.
So are you telling the court that you don't drive at all?
No, sir. My old lady won't let me drive.
That's probably a good thing. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep the $90.
Okay,
I'm gonna close the case out.
okay.
I'm gonna close it out.
Without improvement. Or with improvement. Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know, let's see, his license is not valid. Let's see what it says here. Probably because of this case.
Yeah, probably so, because this is operating
He
while
doesn't
in
have but
intoxicated.
things on his driver's license. Accident and this, probably because he was drunk.
I was not drunk.
You pled to it, sir. You pled to it. That ship has already sailed. You admitted to drinking.
Yeah, I understand that.
So where you argue everything. I think he probably needs to go get his abstraction from the state police on this 625G permit to get a license. I'm gonna close the matter out.
Okay.
I'm gonna close it out. And I'm gonna wish you the best of luck. I wish I could offer you a better way to celebrate than lighting up a cigarette, but that's the way you want to do it. That's the way you want to do it. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right, Mr. Little. Good luck to you, sir. I'm closing the matter out, and have a happy new year and be safe out there. And the best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you so much, John.
Pardon me.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Calvin, have you had an opportunity? Did you get that report?
Yes, Your Honor, we did review it and we are ready to proceed.
Oh, you reviewed it with her as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're free to leave, Mr. Little. I can put you out. Oh, let's.
Thank you. Have a great day.
She's on. Yeah. I'll observe her. All right, that's, I got it back. Lee, let's get, Lee is, what happened to Lee? She might want to come back on the 7th.
You need probation?
Is Miss Lumley going to drug treatment court?
I believe that is the plan, Your Honor.
Oh, it is?
Correct.
Okay, very well then. We don't need probation.
We don't.
All right.
Lose my call and she just left.
Ms. Lumley, can you turn your camera on and unmute yourself, please?
Good morning.
Good morning. Oh, this is Ms. Lumley. Oh. How are you doing, ma'am?
Good. Getting ready to start this process.
What about the drinking?
I heard drug court. I haven't touched anything to drink since.
Have you been testing?
Yes.
Let's talk to probation. Who was the probation officer? Yeah, call her right quick.
Vibrant McCall is not a.
Excuse me.
I already see one issue with this report. She did not, I don't think the bridal shower started at 7 a.m. and lasted till 1 a.m. I could be wrong, but that's an awful long bridal shower. I think more like 7 p.m. Is that correct? Or did it go that long?
May I say something, Your Honor?
Yeah.
I have a catering service, so I cater her. It was over almost 100 people, so I was up at 7 a.m. that day.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So it's right then. So are you suggesting that let's call the case. This is the city of Detroit versus Summer Lumley, case number Z8083621. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Randy Cobb on behalf of the defendant who is present by Zoom. Ms. Lumley, can you state your name, please?
Summer Micaiah Limley.
I'm sorry, Mr. Cobb, number?
Member P74631.
All right.
How you doing, Your Honor? You okay? Oh, yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I was a little under the weather.
How you
doing?
Good.
Let's, Mr. Calvin, I've given you an opportunity to review the pre-sentence report, which your client indicated to the court that you have reviewed that with your client. And is there anything you want to amend, delete, or have any further question about?
Your Honor, we did review it. While everything does appear to be factually accurate, there is one change or correction on page 9. About halfway through the first paragraph, it says her BAC level was 0.19. It's actually 0.09.
I see that. Anything else, Counselor?
Nothing else, Your Honor.
How many times did you get a license a medical marijuana card? Does not have a medical marijuana card. Did you ever get a medical marijuana card, Ms. Lumley?
I had an old one that was expired. I was unaware that it was expired, but I had applied for a new one, and I'm still waiting on that card. So, but I had all the paperwork I showed to Miss McCall, and
How many times, Counselor, in your understanding, have she been positive for alcohol since she's been on bond?
And I'm trying to remember, I want to say there was, I think 4 tests, if I can recall. She had a couple, I think, back in August, I think a couple back in November.
That's how many I counted.
So I know she had some prior to my being involved in the case as well, but I don't know what those were.
What day was the bridal shower, Ms. Lumley?
July 11th. July either this. I can't remember. It was 2021. I believe it was the 11th.
So this incident happened after the bridal shower then?
Yes, literally at the end of the night when I was dropping everyone off.
Okay, that makes sense. So the bridal shower was the 11th, and the incident happened on the 12th that morning. Is that Mr. Long?
Yes.
You paid that $200, Mr. Long?
You know what? I just looked up. I got 40 more. I'm about to pay it all off. I just wanted to let you know, Your Honor.
All right, well, if you pay it off today, call in tomorrow, we'll close the matter out. Or call
Okay,
Miss.
I'll call you tomorrow.
Call Miss,
About what time, Your Honor?
Call Miss, Mathis, my clerk, up until 5 o'clock today, she'll close it out.
Okay, so, okay, I will call you tomorrow.
You're going to have to call the courtroom.
Okay, call the courtroom tomorrow. Got you.
No, today. If
All
once
right.
you bring it upstairs or something, I don't know.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna try to get down there real quick. I'm right down 14th now. I'm on my way to bed. Thank you.
Don't speed. All right.
Oh, I'm not gonna do that. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Should be trying to. All right. Mr. Paul, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Myra McCall on behalf of the probation department.
All right, we're here on for sentencing for Ms. Lumley. Do you have any updates on, I see that there was an outstanding test on 110.
Yes, Your Honor, that was her last test on January 10th, 2023. And that test was positive for marijuana. Ms. Summer has failed to provide verification of a medical marijuana card. And if you look at her report, Your Honor, her test has been positive for marijuana, as well as she has tested positive for alcohol when she was under the supervision of Officer Brimage. On August 25th, 2022, she was positive for alcohol, and August 31st, 2022, she was positive for alcohol and marijuana, both.
Okay.
And also on November the 16th as well.
Okay. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Mhm.
I thought a lot about this since the last time we were here. I really wasn't pleased, Ms. Lumley. After the first set of positive tests, you know, we had an extensive conversation. You said that that's it, you're done, and then you come back again and you had more positive tests, and I'm really speaking of the alcohol right now. So at that point, we said that we were going to sentence you to drug treatment court, and you were in person, and you came in person at that time with your counsel. And after that time, I thought a lot about, you know, drug treatment court and the conversations that we had, the positive test. Wasn't happy with that again. I told you that, you knew that. But I asked myself, should I reconsider and give Ms. Lumley another opportunity? And I was really waiting to see the results of this test. And I'm happy to say that, at least for the alcohol, that the test was negative. I still love drug treatment court because oftentimes people have issues and really don't know it, probably. Other people have issues and they really aren't in a position at that time to, they probably know it, but they're just not in a position to take the help and the treatment that's provided for them. And people that do not have issues, it can still be an effective tool so that it prevents that issue from coming up in the future. I think it's a very well, it's a very good court. I mean, it's we're the best drug treatment court in the country, and that's for the outside people saying this. But I know it's a commitment. I do know one thing: if you don't have the issue, and and you still go to drug treatment court, if you don't have an issue, you should be able to get through it. And I think the minimum amount of time is 14 months. But still, there is obligations that need to be made in that 14 months. And it can be somewhat burdensome. And I just want to, first of all, be fair, and I don't think any way that it would be unfair if I sent you to drug treatment court because of the history that we just talked about. But something's telling me, and it'll be up to you. Give it another option. Because after we left, how old are you, Miss Lump?
I hear a lot of like paper or something ruffling, so it's like kind of in and out with me hearing everything you're saying.
How old are you, Miss Lump?
27.
So I said all that, and she didn't hear a lot of what I said, bro.
I just didn't hear like the last part where you were asking me a question. I was kind of trying to hear.
27 years old. I'm just gonna give you the opportunity to either stay here in front of me or go to drug treatment court. The advantage would be that you can get this behind you a lot quicker if you adhere to the terms and conditions. The disadvantage would be if you don't adhere to the terms and conditions, then we'll have a serious problem. You'll have a serious problem. But that's what I kind of was thinking as an opportunity for you to get this put behind you. So I think that I would sentence you in this matter if you stayed here to, let's just say 12 months of probation, along with the other conditions that I'll give you in a minute, but the time is what most people are looking to see what kind of time they got, and then I would review the case in 6 months, as opposed to the minimum 14 months over in drug treatment. So I can give you an opportunity to speak with your counsel about it if you choose to.
Yes, please.
All right, I'm gonna put you in a breakout room.
Okay.
Join the room, please. Ms. Cameron and Mr. Warbling, you're free to stay until court is over with, until we close out, or you're free to leave. I know we had Miss Lee that apparently didn't want to wait to get the warrants removed from her. She's supposed to be back in here February 7th on a show pause date anyway. She got that date. So it's up to you to what you want to do as far as your time is concerned, right?
Judge, I really have nothing else on my docket right now. So if you want me to wait and see if she comes back in, that's great. If not,
I'm gonna leave that up to you, Ms. Cameron. You're more than welcome to stay as long as court is open. I do not close the room for people that come in late, so.
okay.
So you, Mr. Warbling, are welcome to stay.
Okay.
Or you can leave. The choice is yours.
Thank you, Judge. right.
That was very good. All right. We're back on the record with Ms. Lumley. I've given you an opportunity to speak with your counsel about the case. Ms. Lumley, counselor, what does your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client, I believe that she'd be better off to stay in with you in your courtroom. She believes she'll be able to handle any conditions you put on, and she's going to make sure that this gets put behind her in a very expeditious manner.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Lumley? You understand, right? That
Yes.
we have some history now.
I'm gonna wash my face.
You got the 14, right?
Yeah. They always come out with new ones every year.
Hold on, Mr. Grant. Who's that making that noise? All right.
It was Ms. Grant, Your Honor. She's now muted, so.
Okay. All right. So, Ms. Lumley, you understand we got some history now, right?
Yes, very much so.
Are we gonna keep it clean from moving forward here?
Yes.
Because I got a lot of options. The most severe one, that 93-day in jail. And for a working woman like yourself that has a very good job, that could jeopardize that. Your counsel would probably ask for weekends or even nights, and I can grant that and have you go to work and check in at the Wayne County Jail at night. They can put you to work there. You can get 8 over there, but you won't be getting paid for it. If you, and I can send you to drug treatment court. So, all right. Anything further before I impose sentence?
Yes, sir. And actually, real quickly, Your Honor, we were just looking at the piece of pre-sentence report again, and I did notice on page 2, there's also another error on the date. It has 10/20 of 2104. I think it's supposed to be 10/20 of 2014.
Where is this?
Page 2 of the pre-sentence report, Your Honor. It'd be page 3 in the scan that was sent to me.
Oh, I see that. I see that. And possibly, I don't.
Is that page 3?
I can't say it, but I can easily probably predict that we won't be around in 21.
Well, Your Honor, if they're good at predicting, can they send me some Powerball numbers?
Well, I'm only good at predicting something like that because the average lifespan is. I've been trying to predict the Powerball myself, and I haven't been successful. I haven't even gotten more than $100.
So you got me beat. So
I'm still working on that, and I'm going to win it.
Your Honor, all right. As regards to sentencing, obviously, you're very well versed in Ms. Lemley's background. She does work for Chrysler. She is, I believe, the last time we were in court really opened her eyes to the consequences of everything that, is sitting in front of her, that she could not only end up in jail, but she could lose her job, her livelihood, which would cause further issues down the road. I have no doubt that she's a good candidate for probation. I have no doubt that she's going to make it through probation with no problems. I don't believe you'll see her except for the review to say good job and don't let me see you again.
You have anything your client want to speak or not?
I'm grateful for the opportunity again to stay with you instead of immediately going to drug court. I know everybody first instinct is I don't have a problem. Like, I'm not going to be the one to say that every time and be another person. Like, I work in a hostile environment. The business that I have but it's no excuse. Like I said, after I heard drug court that day, I immediately was like, I can't sacrifice everything I have going. So I'm very aware, and I'm just, like I said, I want to make this as quick as possible to show you that I can do this.
Well, I wouldn't be doing it if I didn't have confidence in you being able to make this right.
I appreciate that.
I hope you can, and I can't predict that, but I'll give you the wheels and the keys. I wouldn't give Miss Cameron the keys to breakout room today, but I'll give you the keys to the car on this issue. And all I can do is wish her the best of luck to you and success, because you do have a lot going on. I told you, I work at Ford Motor Company starting on the line, and I put 26 years in, and that 26 years started my kids off in college. They got them a very good, what I hope was a good upbringing. Maybe not able to buy everything that I wanted, but was able to afford a lot of things. I bought a home and all of that stuff. And you just starting out, I would hope that you have that stuff too. And even myself had a drunk driving at around your age, and was out of this court, and was probably not, well, definitely not as situated as I am now, because I don't drink anymore at all, and haven't had a drink since '07, but was probably not as not situated at that time, because thank goodness for a understanding probation officer. I didn't have all the conditions right in the beginning. So I try to be as fair as I possibly can. I try to be as understanding as I possibly can. And I definitely rule on some of my life experiences, and thankful that I had people that saw enough in me to be able to give me another opportunity. So that's why I thought long and hard about this after you left, and that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. All right. So
I appreciate it. Thank you.
all right, it's going to be the sentence of the court is that I'm going to place you on a 12-month probation. I'm going to order you to do the alcohol highway safety class. I'm going to order you to do the victims impact class. I'm going to order you to submit to your analysis test once per week. I'm going to order you to get that medical marijuana card.
Ketoacidosis or an allergic reaction. And don't take it if you're on dialysis. Taking Jardiance will harm urea or cause low blood pressure. The pill that goes beyond low.
I'm going to order you to pay all statutory fines and costs, which they will be detailed on your order of judgment of sentence. It's going to be a $35 per month supervision fee, a $100 assessment fee. And I'm going to set a $240 fine in the matter. And the drug test fees are going to be $10. That's going to at least be a minimum of 6 tests, because I'm going to set this for a review in 6 months. Can I get a 6-month date and the 1-year date, please? All right. Anything further?
Your Honor, may I?
Yes.
In regards to her testing, she was testing here. And at this time, she's owed $290 in the test that she was testing from her free trial time all the way up until now.
Okay.
So will she be responsible to pay that
She's gonna have
$290?
to pay that $290.
Okay.
Your discharge date will be January 18, 2024.
All right, 1 year date, January 18th. 2024, and the review date.
6 months will be July the 17th, 2023.
All right, the review date is going to be set for July the 17th, 2023 at 8:25 a.m.
Okay.
What about that consequence video, Your Honor?
Say that, no, I'm not going to order it.
Okay. All right.
I'll tell you what, Ms. Lumley, you have now Ms. McCall as your probation officer.
Oh, you want me to keep, okay.
This is going to be your case now?
No, it might not be, but if you want me.
I won't make you keep it.
It's up to you.
No, I won't make you.
Okay.
Ms. McCall,
She probably want me.
I'm
sure.
She been talking 30 minutes.
Oh, I'm sure she do. I'm
she
sure.
wants you if everything is going right.
Right. Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
If it's not going right.
Yeah, I want another probation officer.
She been talking to me. She been telling me.
Yes, I have. I've been trying to help her, Your Honor. I have.
I'll tell you what, in all my dealings, and I've dealt with Ms. McCall as a lawyer on a lot of people. And she's firm, but very, very, very fair.
Yes.
It's up to you. You want me to keep it? It's up to you, Your Honor. I can, or they can give it to next person in line.
So no weapons. $100 assessment fee. I'm just writing this down so we get it. I know you got it all down, right, Mr. Pop?
Yes.
All right. So that's going to be the sentence of the court. Again, Ms. Lumley, I wish you the best of luck, and I will at least see you back. Hopefully, it's just on 7/17/2023, and I'll consider at that time a motion to close it out if everything's going well.
Okay.
All right. Anything further, Counselor?
Nothing further, Your Honor.
All right. I appreciate your patience, Counselor, and your diligence. I just love the attorneys we have in here today are super lawyers, and you guys are lucky to have such well-represented counsel. So
Thank you, Your Honor.
have a great day. Good luck to you, Ms. Lumley, and I'll see you at some point in the future, I'm sure, Mr. Collins.
Thank you, Your Honor. We'll see you soon.
Thank you so much, and I'll be there July clear leave.
All right. You can't say nobody gave you an opportunity, Ms. Lumley.
Thank you. Thank Ms. McCall. Thank you both.
Thank you.
All right. Have a great day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so we got some, my attorneys did the right thing. All right, thank you. We have some late arrivals. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I have Ms. Grant and Mr. Mike L. Good almost afternoon to you. What's your name, Mr. Mike L? Oh, this is Michael Lewis.
Yes. That Officer Spidel was there on.
You gotta unmute yourself, Mr. Lewis. Hold on a second, don't worry about it yet. This is the city of Detroit. Ms. Grant, unmute yourself and turn your camera on, please.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, this is the city of Detroit. Good morning to you. This is the city of Detroit versus Jasmine Alinda Grant. Case number SP 1310486, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Jasmine Grant. As to the arraignment on the bench warrants, we ask the court to set the capias aside. We'll stay mute and waive the formal reading of the complaint warrants on the charges of reckless driving, no insurance, and failing to stop as required.
All right, Ms. Grant, can you state your name for the record, please?
Jasmine Grant.
All right, I'm going to enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf, give your client a $0 bond. And I put the better drivers class in the chat. Now that's up to your client whether your client wants to take that, but based on the nature of the allegations, the reckless driving, which is a 6-point offense and is a mandatory suspended license with no opportunity for a it's a hard suspension on that, and after the suspended period, there is a period of a restricted license. I put the better driver's course in the chat. That's a lot of times mitigates or offers some mitigation as a way of plea bargain in the case if your client wants to go that route. So that's up to her. You can take a screenshot of that if you choose to take that class. Nevertheless, I can set a pretrial date, or I can get you. Well, let's look at the ticket here. Okay, the ticket doesn't offer much by the way of remarks in the comment as to what the officer, why the allegation was made of reckless driving. Usually, you have some kind of comments in the ticket. So, if you choose, I can set a trial date or another pre-trial date. So I don't know if you can get any more information at a pre-trial date, Counselor.
Your Honor, just in response to the court's recitation regarding the face of the ticket, Your Honor, if the court at this time feels that the ticket is insufficient on its face to give my client proper notice of the charges for which she is facing on that particular matter, we would ask the court to dismiss that ticket on its face for due process violation.
All right, I'm going to need the people to give them an opportunity to respond to that. I'm going to put you in a breakout room so that you can speak to Ms. Grant as it relates to the allegation and if she needs some understanding on what you just said. I'm gonna put both of you in a breakout room just to speak, and then I'll wait for Mr. Goss to come in. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right, Mr. Mike Lewis. Unmute yourself, please. Where's his phone?
Oh my God.
Can you hear me, sir?
Hear you. Why are you so late?
Xfinity had where I live, the power was, my Wi-Fi was down. My phone doesn't really work in my house where I live without this Wi-Fi. I wouldn't be able to. I had some technical difficulties, officer. I mean, sir, Judge.
That's a good excuse. I guess if your phone wasn't working, you couldn't call or anything. I'm assuming that. All right. The officer did show. Wait a minute.
You never had a ticket for my phone?
Sir, that officer said he was gonna throw the tickets out. That's the second set of tickets that he gave me. The first one I came to court.
You weren't here to present that to him. He showed. He's gonna show up. He's gonna show up next time too. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, well, it's no problem. He remember me when I explained what happened to him. That's the second set of tickets he gave me. And the first ones you already dismissed. I came and brought all the information in. But this second ticket came up after I don't have a car anymore. So I don't even own that vehicle anymore.
All right.
But at the time, I did have all the documents, the stuff that he asked me for. I already cleared through court through you. I came in and you dismissed all the tickets already. This the second. He wrote me 2 sets of tickets on the same situation, like days apart. And then when I explained to him, well, you just gave me the same ticket. I'm in court.
You just keep telling me the same thing over and over and over again.
That's the truth. The truth don't change.
How many times do you need to tell me?
Until you can hear me, until somebody hear me.
I heard you.
Oh,
nobody
okay.
said they didn't hear you.
Oh.
But we still gotta have you back on another day.
Thank you, sir.
This is and you have to go to Judge Austin Garrett. I don't know what you gotta go to Judge Austin Garrett on that. You have an open warrant in front of Judge Austin Garrett on an old case.
I do, sir.
That's what it says.
I've never been in court for no. I just moved back here from Florida. I don't even know Judge Garrett.
I know that's because they say you didn't. That's because they say you didn't show up.
You the only judge I've been in front of. You the only judge I've been in front of. I haven't had no more tickets.
I'll let you know that information in a second. All right, let's go back on the record with Ms. Grant. Ms. Grant, I've given you an opportunity to speak with, okay, so let's wait on Mr. Goss on that motion. Do you have? All right, let's pass the matter. Let's wait on Mr. Goss. Ms. Grant, why are you so late?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. I actually had class at 8 o'clock. I completely forgot about court today, and I didn't get back to my phone.
That's it. She forgot. Did you go to class?
Yes, I did.
All right. All right, let's call this the City of Detroit versus Michael Kenneth Lewis. Case numbers ST1308389, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Michael Lewis.
Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Michael Lewis.
All right, Mr. Lewis, we called these cases earlier. Corporal Spidell was here. Let me get this out. And Mr. Lewis was not. He offered the explanation that his Wi-Fi was out, couldn't make contact. He couldn't make contact with the court. So if that's the case, I understand that. So I'm gonna withdraw that caveat that we entered into him and set him another trial date. He did offer explanation as it relates to the ticket. And I told him I heard that explanation, but it's nothing I can do. I've got to give him an opportunity to speak to Mr. Corpus Fidel, an opportunity to be heard. So it's not that I don't believe you. It's just that Corpus Fidel is the one that made you that you discussed this with, and I'm going to give him an opportunity to be heard. All right.
Yes,
so
sir.
The trial date is going to be set for February 21st, 2023 at 9 a.m. And at that time, you can bring up whatever issue you had about the other ticket, the other allegation. That'll conclude what we have today. About the other allegation, just to get you to let you know what's down here, is a warrant. It has did you ever live on 8256 Stout Street, sir?
8265. That was like 12 years ago. I moved away to Florida like 10 years ago. I just moved back here from Miami, sir. I only been here 2 years. I work at Ford Motor Company. I only been here 2 years. You're the only judge that I've had contact with since I've been here.
You done? You want me to, can I speak?
I can't hear you, sir.
Can I speak?
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. So the allegation was made on 9/11, 2011. So that lines up with around the time that you were here by your own admission. So I'm just the one that's giving you the information. All right.
Right.
I can tell you what the allegation is. I can tell you what the allegation is.
Yes, sir. Of course.
So it's a domestic violence allegation. All right. So
from 20 years ago?
Not 20. That would be at least 11 and a half.
What?
Okay, that's what's here. So
that how can I have a warrant? I got a Florida's driver's license. I had to get clearances from Michigan to even get a license down there. I didn't have any. My record was clean as a whistle. I just worked for the Navy, building Navy ships and submarines. I had nothing on my record. How is this? This is some trash of Judge. I don't know what's going on. And where it just come from all of a sudden?
It's not. I don't think it came from all of a sudden, sir. This has been. It's been sitting here since 9. The allegation was made on September the 11th, 2011. It got entered into the system on the next day on September the 12th, 2011. So
I would have been arrested.
So it's an allegation that was made on September 11th, and it was entered into the system. The warrant went out. Well, I don't know if the warrant went out. The warrant went out. Yes, arraignment on the warrant.
This is the first I've ever heard of that, sir. And I got clearances from this state to even get my license in a whole nother state. I've lived in 2 different states since then. And I have never heard, this is the first I've heard of this.
What's your date of birth?
February 18th, 1980. Who I abused somebody abused me.
Listen, counselor, it indicates on here that on 9/13/2011, that arraignment on the warrant, bond set, defendant stands mute, plea of not guilty entered by court in front of Judge Millhouse. Attorney Reasonover was the court was the defense counsel on that day. The bond was fixed at $1,000, 10% personal. 10%, $1,000, 10%. And there was a pretrial set for September 26, 2011 before Judge Ruth Carter.
Okay.
On 9/26, pretrial bond continued. Proceeding was adjourned to be heard by trial judge Ruth Carter.
Who is the plaintiff, sir?
Trial date was set on October the 31st, 2011, before Judge Ruth Carter. October the 31st, filing for a continuance signed and filed. Judge bond continued on October the 31st.
I graduated school in 2011. I can't imagine nothing good. That was some of the best times of my life, sir. Life was good for me.
Well, according to the victim of the alleged victim,
who?
Alina, somebody.
Willeen Nellums?
That's according to her.
Oh, that's my baby mama.
Well, I don't know, sir. I don't know. This is just what the ROA states. So I'm giving you the information. You have to call Judge. You have to get in touch with. Now it automatically just kind of comes back to light.
No. I know who that person is, but whatever that was dismissed a long time ago. She tried to abuse me.
It was not dismissed.
She the angry person in this party, not me. She keep my son from me. I pay child support. I can't even see my kids.
Come on. Now listen. That's all a matter for you and the other judge and the other attorney. I suggest before you start talking, you speak to a lawyer. But I'm giving you the information. I'm going to give you Judge Austin Garrett's number. And
hold on, one second. Let me get a pen. Let me write this information down. Yeah, our son, 14 years old now. I'm ready, Judge.
You need to get in contact with Judge Austin Garrett's clerk at 313-965-2294. Their Zoom ID is 360-338-0000.
Wait, 360. Wait, 1 second. 360-338.
0000.
0000.
I would contact Judge Austin's clerk to see how to get in front of the judge.
How is this open from 12 years, 13 years ago? How is it even open?
Because it's apparently you never took care of it. At least that's what it states. At least that's what it states here. You come back here on February 21st, 2023 at 9 a.m.
February 21st, 9 a.m. Thank you.
Yes. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
All right. Where's Mr. Goss?
Started to bring it to you.
Goss. I need you on Zoom.
Your Honor, Ms. Grant is, we're going to ask the court to set a trial date.
I don't need you on Zoom. All right.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. So no Zoom, no motion. What do you want me
No
to do?
motion, Judge. She indicated that she was not the person that was stopped.
That's the defense. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set a trial date for the same day. You can come back with Mr. I believe he'll come back. Mr. Lewis. So that would be February 21st, 2023 at 9 a.m. Okay, Ms. Grant?
Got it, February 21st.
Don't forget this time, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, have a great day, ma'am. Good luck to you.
You too, thank you.
All right, now, that's gonna do it. Nobody else is coming in. So I appreciate the advocacy counselors and the patients as well. I know you guys got a lot of other things to do. And Ms. Williams Law, I appreciate you. Ms. Mathis, I appreciate you. And Ms. Cameron and Mr. Warbling, I appreciate you guys as well. And I will see you in probably the near future, I hope.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thanks,
Take
Mr.
care.
Warbling. Pleasure working
Thanks,
with
Ms. Cameron.
you.
Thanks,
Bye-bye.
Ms. Mathis and Ms. Law. I'll see you in a little bit.
Thank you, Your Honor. See you.
Afternoon, right?